In 35 years of PCR product development, this eQo one-step tough mix comes as close to perfection as I have ever seen. I'm Dave Schuster. I'm head of Quanta R&D. So eQo will be new qPCR and RT-qPCR products that are leveraging our current tough mix product line. But it's advancing the features and benefits of those while providing product in a lyophilized format and room temperature stable, so that we break the cold chain in terms of shipping, allowing much broader market reach, reducing costs for being a much more environmentally conscious company and providing eco-sustainable solutions for our customers without compromising. In fact, we are advancing performance features in these products. We created a kind of a core lyophilized component and then a proprietary rehydration buffer. Those two components can be shipped at room temperature. They're actually stable for weeks, up to perhaps in excess of 60 degrees. The product that we're launching most recently, the eQo one-step tough mix, it combines a new, very novel reverse transcriptase, which has been engineered for enhanced thermoactivity, thermostability, velocity, processivity, and it's also restricted with an incredibly stringent warm start aptamer-based technology, so that when you're setting up and you're using this kit, you can actually just set this up on the bench. There's no need for ice. You just simply dispense it, add primers and probes, dispense the master mix, add template, and now you're ready to go. In addition to that, we have incorporated uracil in the nucleotide pool, along with a heat label uracil DNA glycosylase for PCR amplicon carryover elimination. It also provides an enhancement also in specificity. So when we combine that now with the tough mix technology into the product and our antibody hot start for the Taq polymerase that's driving the PCR engine behind this, everything goes into this to convey the maximum specificity. Higher temperature for reverse transcription to be able to reverse transcribe through regions of high secondary structure, greater flexibility, target conserved regions in a lot of viruses that end up, for whatever reason, having a lot being burdened by secondary structure, which often causes pausing and premature termination of cDNA synthesis. And so by driving higher specificity, we drive higher sensitivity and much lower limits of detection and limits of quantification, with extremely robust amplification performance at or near that limit of detection for any given assay. Basically, the intent of that is to make it as user-friendly and as error-proof as is possibly obtainable, so that it works first time, works every time, works the same way every time for any given researcher. We took what could be stabilized and lyophilized and made that the dry component. And then we have the enhancers for PCR. There are certain components that just are not compatible with lyophilization, but are necessary to achieve maximum performance in qPCR. And those are the types of components that we put into the rehydration buffer. And so once they're both combined, now you have basically, it's a glycerol-free but highly stabilized master mix. You use it just like you would our current liquid stable reagents. The other advantage that the warm start provides is that once you fully assemble your reactions and have everything dispensed into the plate with samples, those reactions can be stable for, in some cases, we've tested up to 30 hours at 37 degrees, which is a bit extreme. But certainly there's no immediate need to move from setting things up on ice and moving them into a thermocycler with, let's say, alacrity, in order to maximize and minimize any kind of off-target priming by the reverse transcriptase. What we've seen in comparison to other products on the market, it is the most stringent warm start that is achievable currently with a retroviral engineered reverse transcriptase. As we have compared other products on the market in terms of inhibitor challenges, it's really due to this reverse transcriptase, which is also intrinsically inhibitor tolerant. So it brings the level of inhibitor resistance up to the same measure as, say, our multiplex qPCR tough mix, because inhibitors aren't adversely affecting the reverse transcription component of this, which is an essential step in detection of an RNA analyte, converting that effectively into a cDNA product with very high conversion efficiency, making that cDNA target then available for subsequent qPCR amplification. This is just the beginning, and we will continue to even improve further upon all these advances that we've made in this kit in terms of bringing more robust, reliable, high-performance, user-friendly reagents to the life science market.